How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Double Pebble. Today we are going to be talking about the EACC, which is upon us again. This time it is going to be from the 21st of July, which is this Friday, and go all the way until the 23rd July, which is this Sunday. Singapore and Malaysia region has 4 representatives, and they are Rippedjean, Jokerz, SyncxJaron, and of course Jaron. Alright, so these are our elites. The different countries have already drafted their teams. So today what we're gonna do is to take a look at the teams, as well as to analyze a little bit more about our own SAM Elites team to see if we stand a good chance to win this, okay? If you look at the team, right, I would say the different countries are evenly balanced in the sense that the teams are more or less roughly around the same caliber. Of course, there are some teams that have slightly better players and there are some teams with slightly inferior players. After taking a look at the different teams, I would say that there are like a few teams that you want to watch out for. Namely, K-Race seem to have a decent team with Harry Kane and Suarez up top. They've got a lot of good centre backs like Pepe, Humos, Thiago Silva and PK as well, and their winger is like Di Maria, so this is a team to watch, I would say. Another country that I think has a decent team is like Indonesia MVP. They've got Ronaldo, which is undoubtedly the best player in the game, and they've got Ramos, Kante, De Rossi, and Higuain as well, Carvajal as well, so that is a decent team. Alexis Sanchez is in there as well, so that is a very decent team, to be honest. TNP, I think this is the Thailand representative. They have got like a Manchester United based kind of team with Ibra, Smalling, Rashford up there, and they've got Yaya Toure, of course, Sergio Busquets, Luka Modric. It is a solid team, alright? Now, let's move on to our own Singapore and Malaysia Elites team. I have actually analysed a little bit more, and I would say that we have on paper one of the most balanced team among all 12 countries. In goal, we have S16 David De Gea. What can we say about him? He is one of the best goalkeeper in the game. I personally think that this version is the best goalkeeper in the game, bar none. There is a reason why so many players are trying to get S16 De Gea +8, and I've come up with him many times, and to be honest, he makes crazy saves after crazy saves. He is going to be very difficult to beat, so that is a big advantage for us. Our fullback option is also very good in my opinion, because we've got one front in right back, and then we've got David Alaba in left back. Both of them are 180, which is pretty tall for fullbacks, and not to forget they are super fast. Like their sprint is 86, 87, acceleration is 80 for Alaba and 75 for one front. Like we know, for fullbacks, pace is important because you don't want to get outrun by wingers, and I think these two are the best fullbacks that you can get for current season. Then in centre back, we actually have David Luiz. Now, David Luiz is actually one of the better centre backs in the current season because he's tall, he's relatively fast, strong in his tackle, and very aggressive. So I would say this guy is going to be the defensive linchpin in our team. You see, with strength 83, tackle 84, aggression 82, and then heading is 87, sprint is decent 74. So this guy is definitely our best centre back. And then to partner David Luiz, we have either Ginter or Mustafi. Now, this actually is very good because it gives us the flexibility, I would say, because if the opponent is spamming crosses, we can put Ginter up with David Luiz. Both of them are very tall, and then we can hit the crosses away. If the opponents like to tiki-taka or play centrally, and then we have Mustafi, who is much better on the ground with tackling of 81 as compared to 72. Not exactly very fast, but at least he's very good in the ground game with high tackling and better aggression compared to Ginter. So this gives us better flexibility when it comes to tailoring the team for the different opposition. In CDM, we have, in my opinion, one of the best CDMs for current season, Fabinho. He's 188, 78 kg, he's got crazy turn of pace. Although his sprint is only 70, but his acceleration is 81, which means it is not easy to suddenly accelerate and outrun him because he's got a crazy turn of pace. He's got good strength, his tackling is good as well, his tackling is 84, interception is good, aggression is 79. Fabinho seems like the perfect package. And then in central midfield, we've got so many options. If they like a bit of guile and a bit of steel, if it's a 3-man midfield, they can combine Gabi, who is pretty solid. He's got very good stamina, very good tackling, 78 tackling, and then good aggression if I'm not wrong. You know, he's more of a hardy, hard man kind of person, and then you can combine with the guile of Thiago, who is like Iniesta, like Xavi, more of a technical kind of player, the playmaker in the team, so to speak. But if let's say, you know, the opponents are too strong, they want to go for a more solid field, they can replace Thiago with Xhaka from Arsenal, who is also pretty solid. When I look at the stats, Xhaka, he's quite tall, 185, and then he's got decent tackling, 73. He's got interception is 75, that's decent, and his aggression is quite high as well, 82. So Xhaka and Gabi will combine together with Fabinho to give the midfield three a very solid field, I would say. And then on the wings, we have the absolutely crazy guy known as Sadio Mane. He's got pace to burn, 91 sprint, 92 acceleration, good crossing as well, 80. He is, to be honest, I believe one of the main men in the team because he's got so much pace, and then it is a +10 for the tournament account. He's going to be tearing defenders apart left, right and center. On the other side, we have Mesut Ozil, which we know he is an assist machine. He's got crazy ball control, crazy passing. He's also going to be the one picking the passes. And of course, up top we have Robert Lewandowski. Now, to be honest, this is one of the best pulls possible. Of course, the best is Ronaldo, but since we can't get Ronaldo, I would say the next best striker option is definitely Lewandowski. I've said in my review that he is like a slightly lesser version of Ronaldo in the sense that he can do anything. He can score from you know, twisting and turning. If you cross in, he's a good header of the ball. His heading is 85, his finishing is 89. He's got almost everything. He's decently fast, 78 sprint, 81 acceleration, good strength to him, good ball control. So he is like the absolute all-rounder, and with Mane and Ozil supplying the crosses, I'm sure Lewandowski will be scoring a lot of goals for us. And lastly, on the bench we have players like Dybala, who is crazy fast as well, 88 sprint, 87 acceleration. He can come off the bench and run at tired defenses, or we can also use him at the start to stretch defenses, whatever our elites think, okay? Dybala is going to be a very good player for us. And then we've got Firmino as well. He's got very balanced stats, I would say. Most of them are in the high 70s, lower 80s. Very balanced kind of player. 181, 76 kg, that's a good little height to him. So he is definitely going to be useful coming off the bench. Overall, I will say that our team is actually one of the most balanced team among all 12 countries. I will rate it at least an 8 out of 10 with solid, dependable players in every position. Yes, we might not have the superstar except maybe Lewandowski, but every single player looks to me like those underrated but very solid, very dependent kind of players. So I think we have a very good chance of performing well in this EACC. So good luck to our representative Rippedjean, Jokerz, Jaron, as well as SyncxJaron. I hope you guys do well. No pressure, just try your best, alright? So that is all from me for this video. I hope you guys have a heads up for this EACC. I hope you guys are excited. If you have the time, do tune into the stream and support our elites. They will appreciate our support, alright? And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Double Pebble, and give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more videos. And don't forget to drop by our Facebook page and give it a like. The link is in the description below, and I'll see you next time.